Every single review just gives you a bunch of different features and you are still absolutely confused which is the best choice for you. What I'm going to do is I'm going to tell you just the very specific features that you actually need to pay attention to understand which is the best choice for you based on your specific case. And on top of that, I have some discounts and crazy bonuses if you use my affiliate links, so check out all of the links in the description. I have created custom GPTs for different softwares, and instead of just getting information from the web that most of the time is absolutely incorrect, it's trained on specific knowledge. The GPT is going to ask you some questions and it actually gives you multiple answers to choose from, making it super easy. And with these, actually, you're going to get even better understanding what specific software you need, because you wouldn't even think about these different things. And once you answer all of these different questions, it's going to give you the best software for your specific needs and maybe even some alternatives.
Before we jump into the review, it's worth noting that Tagshop is different from tools like Arcads, Creatify, HeyGen, or Synthesia. Those platforms focus on generating AI UGC videos and avatars. Tagshop is primarily a UGC management and shoppable content platform. Instead of creating content, its job is to help brands collect, organize, display, and monetize user-generated content across e-commerce stores. So for this review, we're evaluating the factors that actually matter for a platform like Tagshop. One of Tagshop's biggest strengths is content collection. The platform makes it easy to gather user-generated content from multiple social channels and organize everything in one place. A feature that stands out is content rights management. For brands working with customer content, having permission and compliance workflows built in can save a lot of time and reduce risk. That said, Tagshop can only work with the content available. If your customers aren't actively creating content, the platform won't magically generate UGC for you. Overall, I would rate Tagshop an 8.5 out of 10 for UGC collection and sourcing.
By the way, I put together my different AI systems. If you want to get them, check link in description.
The ultimate goal isn't collecting content, it's generating more sales. Tagshop helps bridge that gap by turning customer content into shoppable experiences directly on your website. When visitors can see real customer photos, videos, and reviews while browsing products, it often creates stronger trust and social proof. However, it's important to be realistic. Tagshop can improve the buying experience, but conversions still depend on factors like product quality, offer strength, pricing, and traffic quality. For conversion potential, I'd give Tagshop an 8 out of 10.
By the way, I have created a document of 50 best growth hacks used by the biggest marketers out there. Check the link below.
This category requires a bit of clarification. Tagshop isn't actually a content creation tool. Unlike AI video generators, it doesn't create scripts, avatars, or videos from scratch. What it does well is streamline the process of collecting and organizing existing content. Once your integrations are connected, content can flow into a centralized library automatically, making it much easier to manage at scale. Because it focuses on content organization rather than creation, I would score this category an 8 out of 10. As your brand grows, content volume becomes a challenge. This is where Tagshop performs particularly well. The platform is designed to handle large amounts of user-generated content across multiple campaigns, products, and collections. Instead of manually managing hundreds of pieces of content, teams can organize everything through a structured system. For growing e-commerce brands, this scalability becomes increasingly valuable. I'd rate Tagshop an 8.5 out of 10 for scalability. One thing I appreciate about Tagshop is that the interface feels approachable. The platform is relatively easy to navigate and most users can understand the core workflow without extensive training. Managing content, approving assets, and organizing galleries is fairly straightforward. The main learning curve comes from integrations and setup, especially if you're connecting multiple platforms. Still, compared to many e-commerce tools, Tagshop remains beginner-friendly. For ease of use, I would give it an 8 out of 10. The final factor is pricing versus output value. With Tagshop, the question isn't how much content it creates. The question is how much value it helps you extract from content you already have. For brands that consistently generate customer photos, videos, and reviews, Tagshop can help transform that content into a long-term business asset. It streamlines collection, moderation, organization, and deployment across the customer journey. That said, the platform delivers the strongest value when there is already enough traffic and customer engagement to generate meaningful UGC. If your business has limited content volume, the return on investment may be less significant. The first factor is realism. If an AI avatar looks fake, most viewers will scroll before hearing the message. CreatorKit delivers solid avatar quality for e-commerce and marketing videos. Facial expressions are natural, lip sync is generally accurate, and the avatars feel believable in short-form ad creatives. While it doesn't reach the realism of premium avatar-focused platforms like HeyGen or Synthesia, it performs well enough for most advertising use cases. Based on overall avatar quality, CreatorKit earns a 7.5 out of 10 inches this category. The second factor is conversion potential. CreatorKit is designed specifically for e-commerce marketers, which gives it an advantage when it comes to producing conversion-focused content. The platform makes it easy to transform products into video ads, generate multiple creative variations, and test different marketing angles quickly. Of course, conversions ultimately depend on your offer, targeting, and landing page experience, but as a creative production tool, CreatorKit performs strongly here, earning an 8 out of 10 for conversion potential. The third factor is speed. This is one of CreatorKit's strongest areas. Users can import products, select templates, generate creatives, and export finished videos significantly faster than traditional editing workflows. For marketers running multiple campaigns, this ability to move from idea to finished ad quickly is a major advantage. Because of that, CreatorKit earns an 8.5 out of 10 for speed of content creation. The fourth factor is scalability. Successful advertisers rarely rely on a single creative. They continuously test new hooks, formats, and messaging angles. CreatorKit supports this workflow by making it easy to generate multiple variations from the same product, helping marketers test faster and identify winning creatives more efficiently. For most e-commerce brands and agencies, the platform offers strong scalability, resulting in an 8 out of 10 rating in this category. The fifth factor is ease of use. A powerful platform isn't helpful if it's difficult to learn. Fortunately, CreatorKit keeps the experience straightforward. The interface is clean, the workflow is intuitive, and most users can begin producing content without a steep learning curve. This makes it especially appealing for e-commerce store owners, freelancers, and marketers who want results without spending weeks learning new software. Overall, CreatorKit earns an 8.5 out of 10 for ease of use. The final factor is pricing versus output value. This category isn't about assigning a numerical score. Instead, the question is whether the platform creates enough business value to justify the investment. For brands actively producing and testing video ads, CreatorKit can provide strong value. It reduces production time, increases creative output, and helps marketers launch campaigns faster without relying heavily on designers or video editors. The more content you create, the more value the platform can deliver. For that reason, we would describe CreatorKit's content value as strong, with moderate to strong ROI potential for businesses actively running marketing campaigns. CreatorKit performs best where e-commerce marketers need it most: speed, simplicity, creative production, and campaign testing. Its avatar realism is good rather than industry-leading, but that's not the platform's primary focus. If your goal is creating more video ads, testing more creatives, and launching campaigns faster, CreatorKit delivers a strong overall experience.
By the way, I have also made an ultimate video comparing all of the different softwares, so go check that out, link in description. And don't forget, I have special discounts and crazy bonuses if you use my affiliate link. So if you enjoyed this, check out all of those links.